Last night at Pokemon Worlds, we got a reveal of some new Mega Evolution cards with a new rarity, which look absolutely stunning. And on top of that, there's a new leak floating around that looks like this actually may be the real Charizard this time, the new special illustration rare. There's a few things that we can pick up on that may have indicated that it's real. We're going to jump into all of that right now because I'm sure, as you guys saw on the thumbnail, this is looking absolutely insane. Before we show you the cards though, leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are feeling about all of these different cards, and because it's a little bit controversial. Some people hate them, some people love them, but I think for the most part, people are liking them. And let's just jump straight into the Mega Attack rarity. This is going to be called the Mega Attack rarity, and this is the English version of the card. And this, obviously, if you've been around for a while, you're going to notice that we have the Japanese text across the card on our English card, and then on the English card, or on the Japanese card rather, we have the English text going across. Now, this is something we've seen before, and so I really like this. When we didn't see this before, I was a little bummed because I wanted this style of card to return because I think that this is really cool. And obviously, starting off with Mega Charizard, I think this card is absolutely stunning. Personally, I really like that, how colorful this card is. I think this card looks absolutely amazing. My bank account is crying right now because of how much money we're going to have to spend to get a hold of some of these cards. And we haven't even gotten to the leak, so make sure you stay around till the leak card, because that it potentially is even crazier. So English card here with Japanese. You will notice here too that we don't know what set this is going to be in, because it wasn't showing the set down here, the numbers. But on the Japanese side, we do know that this is coming in the second mega set right here. And you can see the set size and everything. So Inferno X, I think it looks absolutely stunning with these colors. Now, we also got Mega Lucario with the text saying Mega Brave going across it. So that's super cool as well. I think between the three that we really saw revealed, I think that Charizard is by far the best looking one. The Mega Lucario one is okay. I kind of like what they're doing, but it just doesn't look quite as good to me as the Charizard. And here you can see the Japanese with the English text, Mega Brave. And then similar, we also got the same thing with Mega Gardevoir, and the text here says Mega Symphonia. Here's the English copy, and here is the Japanese copy. So this is looking super cool. Like I said, the Charizard is really the one that stands out to me. Now, we did also get a few other cards revealed as well. Here we go. Here's a Mega Charizard, just the regular EX right here. And then also that was teased was Mega Dragonite. So we haven't seen, obviously this is the only look we've really gotten at Mega Dragonite, so there's still a lot to be desired. We got to see this. We want to see this version and the SIR version of Mega Dragonite. That will be absolutely insane moving forward. And just for reference, here's previously Mega Charizard with the text going across, the English copy with the Japanese text. So this is definitely an homage to this era right here of Megas, and I think it's absolutely stunning. And here you can see Heat Typhoon going across, and here's the Japanese version with English text. So I really like that they continue to do that personally. I know that some people don't like the text going across. I absolutely love it. I think it's super cool. So that's what we got officially revealed. Now, let's take a look at what leaked, supposedly. Now, I first saw this coming from Poke Notify, and we'll take a deeper look at this card in a second. But they posted that this new leak looks like it could be real. And there's a lot to point out in this card. You can see we have a Charmander, a Charmeleon, a Charizard, and a Mega Charizard. And man, this looks, in the illustrator, this does match up with some of the artwork that he has done recently with the style. So there is something to be said there. Let's take a little bit of a closer look here if we zoom in. So you can see with that last leak that we got, thankfully, that's looking like that's not real, because I think this card is way better. Personally, let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree. But let's start with the artist right here. We'll pull up a card here in a second that they just recently did, but you can see the card is textured. I love the Charmander right here, like kind of on his back going, wah! And then the Charmeleon, and man, the Charizard right here being in the dark, and then the Mega. I think this is absolutely stunning. Style-wise, it does line up with what this artist has, and then it looks like it's going to be, the Inferno X is going to be a smaller set. At least on the English side, you can see out of 94 regular cards. So that would make sense as well moving forward, because not every set is two Japanese sets combined. So this would most likely be a 1-to-1 set with potentially with those decks that were getting added. So yeah, this is what we have to go off of. Definitely looks like it has much more potential to be real than the other one. Obviously, it's not a blurry photo, right? We can totally see all the detail and everything in here. Let me know how you guys feel about this card, and then compare it to the mega attacks, because I feel like first we got the mega attack, right? First we had this being revealed, and I was like, oh man, this looks absolutely stunning. This is cool. I was hyped. And then we saw this and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's even crazier. Like, it's over. It's over. We're going to be so, if this is real too, which it's looking like potentially it could be, that we're absolutely cooked. The hobby is absolutely cooked when it comes to this. So yeah, that's the Mega Charizard EX, the leak. And we got a few more things to talk about. We'll talk about the other card from this artist, and let me know how you guys, if you guys think it lines up. But real quick, that brings us to the sponsor of today's video, which is PokeNotify. PokeNotify is a notification service, a Discord server that you can get notifications sent directly to your phone as soon as products go live. Even before products go live, they're able to let you know, hey, this is about to drop. Actually, I just recently had some success personally with Costco and the Surging Sparks drop. I did see I got the notification on PokeNotify, get ready, Costco queue going up. I was able to get in the Costco queue, which actually was randomized. You got in beforehand and then they randomized your position, and I was actually able to get some Surging Sparks at MSRP. So if you want a chance to get Pokemon cards, Pokemon boxes at MSRP, you're going to want to check out PokeNotify. There's a link and a discount code in the description. Make sure you check them out. Also too, like moving forward, potentially with the Mega Evolution coming out and this whole block, this whole era, with these cards looking to be insane, I think the demand is going to be right there at an all-time high, and these cards are going to be so hard to get. So I think PokeNotify is going to be a great way for you guys to stay up to date and hopefully be able to snag some product at MSRP, because I think we're looking into a rough time here, realistically, when it comes into the Mega block. So PokeNotify is going to be a great tool to help you guys hopefully get some cards moving forward. But now let's talk about, so here's the artist right here. This is their most recent card that they did. So this is the Zekrom right here from Black Bolt. So you can see the styling. I do think that the styling matches up as far as like art style. I do wish that we had there wasn't such a big glare on this card, but it does really seem like that does line up. And they haven't done a ton of cards, this artist. They're more a newer artist, more recently. But they have done, they did some cards in Destined Rivals. I think they did Ethan's Typhlosion. There was some stuff back all the way back to Twilight Masquerade, I believe. So this is what we're looking at as far as what the artist has done. And I think that honestly, this Zekrom, when I saw this, absolutely stunning. I love the lightning coming down. This is probably my favorite SIR of Black Bolt and White Flare of both of those sets. And for obvious reasons, it's got like that cool factor, which I definitely think that this card has as well. So that's currently what we're looking at. So let me know if you guys think between the two, like, does this look like a similar artist? Does this look like this could be real? So yeah, that's what we're looking at. And then I also wanted to show you guys, this is the trailer that we got from Pokemon Worlds, so we could check it out as far as how they announced the Megas. So I thought this would be kind of fun for us to watch, just so you guys could see. I'm sure that this would be super cool, like if you were at Worlds. It'd be so cool to like have this be announced like while you were there in the crowd. But obviously we got some Pokemon fighting here, Zekrom and Mewtwo and Gardevoir. I was like, I was digging this trailer. I was like, what is this? Is this going to be related to ZNA? It kind of looked like it was a little bit related to ZNA. We got Ho-Oh and Lucario fighting. I thought this was super cool. But yeah, I mean, look at this. The Mewtwo's all powering up here. Zekrom's looking cool. And then Mewtwo does a big old blast. And then here comes Mega Charizard coming in, doing his thing. So this is where we got the regular EX reveal. Right here, we got the Mega Charizard EX. I like how they did like the background looking cool. I don't know why Oricoreo's in here with this, but apparently they made a reveal of Oricoreo as well, EX. All the other cards are Megas, so I thought that was a little interesting. But here you go, Mega Charizard versus Mewtwo fighting here. And then this is where we got the animation switch, and I thought this looked super cool. And the transition into the card. I think the texture looks cool. The colors look cool. So yeah, there's the Charizard. Mega Lucario doing his thing. Yeah, Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia here with the Gardevoir. So yeah, I think that these cards are honestly really cool. And I would have been excited just off of that. But then when you add in the potential leak now that's coming out, and then right here at the end, it kind of looks like it's over. But then they tease the Mega Dragonite here, which I think has some big potential. So it's just the regular EX, but I think depending on how they draw that Dragonite moving forward, I think that Mega Dragonite could look insanely cool. I know that in the renderings that we've seen before, the 3D images and all that with the wings on the head, like it just doesn't look very good. But I think if you draw it right, you draw it from a good angle, I think that could look really cool. On top of it probably growing on us a little bit. So that's what we have as far as the Megas go. Big leaks, big confirmed cards with a new rarity. They're adding a lot of rarities lately. And then real quick, there is some other real quick Pokemon news just to end it off. Next year, looks like for Worlds, they're having the Pokemon XP convention, which sounds like they're just doing some other world stuff at a different location, maybe to try and like separate because of how popular it's been. Hope maybe they can get more people included, because I know it's like sometimes it's hard to get in. So starting next year, San Francisco will be holding Worlds, but there'll also be a new Pokemon convention called Pokemon XP, be held from the 28th to the 30th at the Moscone Center alongside Worlds. The convention will host Pokemon Center activities, panels, autograph sessions, card shops, and more. So check that out. Next year, multi-day pass will cost $120 for adults and $70 for kids. Multi-day pass will, with access to an arena on Championship Sunday, will cost $150 for adults and $120 for kids. Prices will go up $30 in the future. Available to book these passes on September 17th. So that's interesting moving forward. This does have me a little bit more interested, because I'm not really like, I'm not super into the TCG like playing, but maybe an event like this alongside Worlds is definitely something that I could maybe see myself going to. It's essentially like a collecticon with all this stuff, but put on by Pokemon. So that does sound very cool. And then we also did get some news here as well about Pokemon Pocket. They're getting Megas. That is confirmed. And this is what we saw a look of Mega Gyarados, which I cannot wait to come back to the actual TCG. If we get anything remotely close to what we're seeing with the Charizard with Mega Gyarados, I will be broke and lose all my money. Mega Blaziken and Mega Altaria. So that's all that was revealed as far as that goes. So when you start to look at the Mega block, Mega Evolution, right? The new era, Scarlet Violet's over. You have Mega Evolution, and then you have Inferno X. Then also we haven't seen the Rayquaza set. We haven't seen the Ninja Spinner, the Greninja set. There's going to be the Mega Dragonite. There's going to be so much more that there's a Mega Gengar. There's so many crazy sets that are going to be coming out, and they're adding all of these rarities. Not only that, but like the golds that they've added, people really seem to like overall. They look really great. So they're just like, I'm a little concerned for this block moving forward. Also with Z to A, we did see Z to A demos were happening at Worlds, and people genuinely seem to be pretty hyped about that. For those people who did play that, it looks like they took Arceus and like stepped it up exactly what you wanted. So Z to A looks like it's going to be a massive game. The mechanics that they're approaching with Z to A definitely kind of breaks the mold for normal Pokemon. So there's a big chance to get a lot of people that aren't into like turn-based battle like into this new Pokemon game, and you couple all that with Megas, you couple all that with Pokemon Pocket, you couple all that with the regular TCG and these crazy cards with new rarities, and also too, Mega Evolution looking like we're not going to get the full allotment upon release. Like we're only going to be getting like 60% of what we normally get for a set released, and then the other 40 to 50% or whatever it is going to be delayed till like October. So there's not going to be as much product available initially. I think boxes are going to be really expensive. They're going to be really rare. People are going to be going crazy for these sets moving forward, especially once we get for 100% confirmation that Charizard, that Mega Charizard is real, the special illustration rare. And then once all these sets start to come out into the holidays, we get into the holiday season, and then we're getting into 30th anniversary. This stuff ain't slowing down anytime soon. It's looking scary when it comes to that kind of stuff. Product's going to be really hard to get. That's just the reality of the situation. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm not trying to incite FOMO or anything like that. I'm just trying to be realistic. It looks like we may be absolutely cooked. That Charizard card too, if real, how expensive do you think that's going to be? $1,000 card. If the new Umbreon can come out the gate at 1,600, what do you think this card's going to come out the gate at? So it also depends on pull rate. Pull rates will play a certain factor as well, as always, but people are going to go absolutely insane for that card. The Charmander through Charmeleon with Charizard and Mega Charizard, the red and the blue flames. It's absolutely stunning. And then the Mega Attack stuff too. I think the Mega Attack stuff looks really great. So, like I said, let me know in the comments how you guys feel. How do you feel about the Mega Attacks? How do you feel about the new leak? Is the new leak real? Is it not? What do you guys think? How does it compare to the Zekrom of what we've seen? Does the art style line up? Are you scared? Are you excited for Mega, the Mega Block and all of that? Or are you just over it? Is it too much? Are you just still mad that they just pump out all these sets and they can't even meet the demand of the older sets? All of that totally valid and with you guys. I'm with you guys on pretty much all of that. So moving forward, I'll keep you guys updated on all of this stuff, on news, on prices. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on, because I do post daily content so you guys can stay up to date on the latest leaks, card movements, market updates, all of that good stuff. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and there should be a video popping up here shortly. Enter the giveaway. We're about to hit 20,000 subscribers, and I'm giving away a ton of sealed product. So make sure you guys enter. You just have to leave a comment on that video. That should be popping up somewhere around here on the end screen. So that's all I have for you guys in this one. We're going to leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think. Let's talk about it in the comments. Most of the polls, people who are running polls specifically about the Mega Attack, seem like for the most part people like them. I was seeing like a 70-30 split. 70% liked, 30% disliked. So it'll be interesting. I want to hear from you guys in the comments how you guys feel. So that's all I have for you guys in this one. Thank you so much for watching. Super excited to see what Mega brings for us. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, it was never a phase.